Well, how do you like it?
What a dress. I'm sure it looks good on you. You shouldn't leave that thing lying around. Never know who might end up with it.
You don't know what you're meddling with here. You have no idea what this is all about.
I sure don't. I thought you had an operation here. I thought you were getting some work done. Where is the smoke-filled room? Where are the sleazy characters? Where are the window dressers?
You don't like it, do you?
I'm just trying to survive. Unlike you. For example, Gildemir. I can't see what you're doing there. He's a bad accident waiting to happen.
Gildemir? Yes. Tell me about our friend, Gildemir. Do you have a tip for me? Maybe some spare change? Something about this plot to take me down? When will you give up, Æon? Here. Go ahead. Kill me if that's what you want. You can't do it.
You think you know what I'm doing, so obviously you don't. What I have in mind for you is much worse.
I tell myself they want for nothing. Their every need met. They can't complain. They have it all. The intelligence quotient survey at 10, the full benefit plan at 20. Every one of them touched by the consequences of my leadership. But I am not touched. So, the only solace is the self-denying bliss to be found in the wings of the seraph trance. The unobserved state is a fog of probabilities, a window of and for error. The watcher observes. The fog collapses. An event resolves. A theory becomes a fact. What is the truth? Tell me if you know, and I will not believe you. Things are never what they seem. Clean gloves hide dirty hands, and mine are dirtier than most. Without truth, there can be no justice. Justice will be done.
Your operation is finished.
My work offends you. Why? Human beings are not so unique. Just a random arrangement of amino acids.
It suits me.
Yes, it does.
These people you're copying are already superfluous. You're trafficking in excess.
The issue is not excess, but access. Others take away reproductive rights. I grant them.
How very progressive. So you can go gleefully multiplying yourself into oblivion.
Well, why not? Although since you're here, the standard method of procreation does suddenly seem appealing.
You are so charming, Trevor.
Æon, this doesn't concern you. You're not going to interfere with my work.
What makes it so important?
I'm a doctor. My reasons are confidential.
Fine. Then you'll know why I'm shutting you down.
Nothing that happens between us matters.
I've heard that one before.
That sofa is very comfortable, don't you find?
Yes, it's amazing.
I copied you, but you know that. You may as well enjoy the luxury of letting go. You can afford to. You're extraneous, and in the end, disposable. Am I behaving atrociously? Perhaps. But no one need ever know. Æon, I want you.
Come on, lover. I know what you want. So is this more like it? Or is this? What's the matter? Is it my clothes? I'll change.
You have changed. This is all wrong.
Trevor, I don't know what to say.
Good. Because I don't want to hear it.
Take me, Trevor. Do it.
Oh. Just don't be here in the morning when I wake up. Æon. She's out there somewhere, isn't she?
Yes. What do you think she's doing right now?
She's probably planning to destroy me utterly. Or is that your job?
I don't know anymore.
You're her, aren't you? You're the real Æon. Why did you make the switch?
Trevor, it's over.
You've been exposed, Æon. When will you learn to take precautions? What did you do with the vial?
What?
The vial from the vault.
There was no vial. They were all broken.
Were they? Pity. If I had that vial, I might be able to cure you.
If you had the vial, you could infect the whole world.
I'm sorry about the restraints, Æon, but it is for your own protection. I suggest you relax and get used to it. This particular strain of the virus causes permanent insanity. But don't worry, Æon. I'll take care of you. Always.
Naturally, I'd prefer to be dead.
Odd. The virus has never been fatal. In fact, there's some evidence exposure actually extends life. Why, Æon, you may have another 80 or 90 years of this. Fresh ground pepper?
Universal madness? Is that your current project?
As usual, Æon, you only have half the picture. The virus they were working on here does produce a particularly nasty psychosis. As you're learning firsthand, the sauce is good, don't you think? But we believe that at one time, before the dawn of history, a form of this virus existed in every human brain. In fact, it was an essential component of human consciousness. What it produced then was not a madness, but a sense of connection, of being in and of the world. But somehow we developed an immunity. That was the fall, Æon. Ever since, we've been missing a part of ourselves.
I think your chef uses too much tarragon.
Hard to say where the mutation occurred, in the virus or in the human mind, but if we could reverse the process. My project is not universal madness, it's universal happiness.
Who was it you said was insane?
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir.
Quite all right. I'm just doing my weekly volunteer work with the mental patients.
We've recovered 2 of the missing men from the cave. Dead.
How irritating.
Trevor, you have only half the picture.
Thank you, number 2. Is this your work?
You know nothing. Take a look at the photograph in my top. Go ahead.
My pleasure. How cute. Is it yours?
One of the test subjects from the little experiment. I came here to get her out.
A test subject? How interesting. It's not dead?
Not dead, but not human. You want a killer? There she is.
A baby. Poor Æon. I keep forgetting. Still. Crab, we're going back into the cave tonight.
Take me!
Now? I have more important things to do. Your imagination has a gutter all its own, Æon.
Where's Bargeld and Linza?
Bargeld's working for me. You're not taking him anywhere.
You don't know where he is.
I don't. But he'll come to me. He can't escape, and neither can you. Your sub, I'm afraid, is feeding the bottom.
I'm glad destroying things gives you such pleasure.
It's your vapid heroics that are contaminating my perfectly balanced ecosystem.
Why are you following Bambara?
We wish to purge him.
Purge him? Purge him of what?
His conscience.
What are you talking about?
Come with me.
What's 13 times 9?
117.
Good answer. You know, I could learn to love a provocateur such as yourself.
Far out.
Our agenda is all about counterinsurgency. Nothing less, nothing more.
I don't understand. What kind of insurrection are you countering?
An insurrection of false conscience. The custodian.
This is why you want Bambara?
We want only to purge Bambara of the conscience Trevor Goodchild has implanted within him.
What do you do with the custodians after they've been purged?
You saw with your own eyes. We decrypt and repurpose them.
Oh, come on, Trevor. You could kill me any time. I've always wondered why you don't.
Right now, so do I.
Look, Trevor, put that gun down.
No.
The alien's using you, Trevor. Can't you see that? How can you stand to be controlled?
I would rather be under control than out of control like you. But of course, I am in control.
Wrong again. It seems to me that I have the control, so I'm making the choices.
Æon, if I wanted the control back, I'd have it by now.
And I would steal it again. I'll never be changed against my will.
Don't you see we've all already changed? The alien has changed us. Her physical strength is as nothing compared to her mental power. She has shown us what we could be. I'm glad you stopped me from using the ray. You were right. I was wrong.
Extraordinary words to hear from the mouth of Trevor Goodchild. Anyway, I'm glad you're sending her home.
Sending her home? I was wrong, but now I'm on the right track. I'm going with her. I'll go to her planet and learn all I can, cure what I can. I'm ashamed of what I've done.